Well, checking, folks. Back with another reaction. Back with some more live Duran Duran from their 1989 concert at the Apollo in Manchester. We're just going to keep rolling through this, and the next tune is Save a Prayer, a great song from Rio. Those of you who've been following the Duran Duran deep dive, which was, maybe not the first deep dive. I was doing a lot of Depeche Mode before that, but that was basically just going through songs that I knew, kind of jumping from album to album. So in a way, I would say Duran Duran actually is the first deep dive, because it was the first one where I was going through albums basically from front to back. In any case, those of you who were there from the early days will know that Save a Prayer not only made a big impression on me, but it was a funny experience in that going into it, I didn't remember that tune by name. I didn't, it didn't strike a chord in terms of my youth, but the moment the track started, like bar one, it was like, oh, wait a minute, I actually do know this. Like, it's this song? Like, wait, what? So yeah, that was a really fun experience, and I really do enjoy this track. I mean, the whole Rio album and the whole self-titled album, they're very early phase. I get why, like, they set the musical world on fire. And like, again, Seven and the Ragged Tiger, like, their opening few albums, it makes perfect sense to me that this was an act that the entire world was like, holy crap, like, this is amazing. So yeah, we're gonna listen to Save a Prayer, the live version. I've talked about the tune. I think I've listened to like Arena. I listened to a version on that, so I won't say much more about it. Let's just get straight to it. This is Save a Prayer by Duran Duran, and it's a live performance from the 1989 concert at the Apollo in Manchester. Let's go.
Look you down into your well. If you can, you'll see the world in all its fire. Take a chance, not gonna dream. You can find no way. You don't have to dream at all. Just live your dream. Till the morning after.
epic kind of grand articulation of it by the end. More in a second. You're very welcome. Yeah, it's funny. It's the same in the sense that like all the beats were there, but it felt like it was above and beyond. Certainly by the end, it felt like a sort of a fuller version of the tune. I would say also like Simon's vocals at the very beginning. It wasn't that they were like flat or anything, but they felt like kind of just in the normal range. Like it wasn't sort of like hitting me powerfully like it has been on a few songs. But of course, you know, a minute or two later, by the time we got into the second part, or the like second half of the song, I should say, he really pushed it on a couple lines where it's like, holy crap. So yeah, again, it's another tune that I think it does what the original does very well, but then it goes beyond that, and you know, in the moment, it's a very charismatic performance of it. So again, another A performance, I would say. And like I said, that tune will always be special to me in the sense that, you know, it was a very early on track in my deep dive of Duran, and it was sort of like new and old. It was nostalgic, but it was also very fresh. So yeah, it's come to be a very special tune to me, and that was a fantastic performance. Even if like the first couple minutes, it wasn't like knocking my socks off. It was just kind of like the tune I know, and then it felt like it went beyond that. So yeah, let me know if you agreed. Let me know if you have a different take. And yeah, getting closer to the end of this album. I mentioned before, there's more, whatchamacallit, covers, like tributes. I still have to go through the rest of the tribute album. Basically, there's a lot more Duran reactions coming, including some more live stuff. So yeah, but for the time being, I think I want to continue through this album until we get to the end of it. So let me know what you think of the performance. I will see you next time. Peace.